Released in 1976, The Outlaw Josie Wales transformed a revenge-driven Western into a powerful story about grief, survival, and the unexpected family formed by outsiders. Directed by Clint Eastwood, the film surrounded its silent gunfighter with native elders, displaced settlers, wounded soldiers, and people searching for peace after the Civil War. 50 years later, its characters still feel remarkably human. Let's revisit 11 memorable performers and discover where their lives and careers traveled after the journey west. Clint Eastwood gave Josie Wales controlled fury, dry humor, and a wounded humanity that turned the outlaw into one of his defining Western heroes. Directing as well as starring, he shaped the film's balance of violence, loss, and reluctant compassion. Eastwood later created classics, including Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, Gran Torino, and American Sniper. Now 96, he keeps a low public profile after directing Juror No. 2, with no new film officially confirmed. Chief Dan George made Lone Waddy far more than comic relief, filling the Cherokee elder with dignity, sly humor, patience, and an understanding of historical betrayal. His friendship with Josie gradually softened the film's lonely hero and gave the journey its emotional warmth. Already Oscar-nominated for Little Big Man, George was also a poet, author, and former Tsleil-Waututh chief. He died of natural causes in 1981 at age 82, remembered as a pioneering indigenous screen presence. Will Sampson gave 10 bears stillness, authority, and moral clarity, transforming a potentially violent confrontation into one of the film's most memorable appeals for peace. Already acclaimed as Chief Bromden in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Sampson continued acting while also working as a painter and advocating for Native performers. He suffered from scleroderma and underwent a heart-lung transplant. Sampson died from post-operative kidney failure in 1987 at age 53. Bill McKinney made Captain Terrill chilling through cold discipline, cruelty, and relentless pursuit, giving Josie an enemy who represented the war's hatred long after the fighting ended. Known earlier for his terrifying role in Deliverance, McKinney became one of Clint Eastwood's most recognizable supporting actors and appeared in 7 of his films. He continued working almost until the end of his life. McKinney died from esophageal cancer in 2011 at age 80. Paula Trueman made Grandma Sarah stubborn, outspoken, and unexpectedly fearless, bringing humor and frontier toughness to the small group that gradually became Josie's new family. A veteran of Broadway and screen, she continued appearing in memorable films, including Annie Hall, Dirty Dancing, Moonstruck, and The Stepford Wives. Her career stretched across nearly 6 decades and proved that distinctive supporting roles could arrive late in life. Trueman died of natural causes in 1994 at age 96. John Vernon gave Fletcher a burdened conscience that complicated the film's conflict, portraying a former Confederate commander forced to hunt the men he once led. His authority and regret made Fletcher more human than a conventional pursuer. Vernon later became unforgettable as Dean Wormer in Animal House and worked extensively in film, television, and animation. He died in 2005 at age 72 from complications following heart surgery, leaving a gallery of commanding and frequently intimidating characters. Sam Bottoms gave Jamie loyalty, youthful idealism, and heartbreaking vulnerability as the wounded young guerrilla who refuses to abandon Josie after the Confederate surrender. His brief journey establishes the emotional cost of betrayal and pushes Josie deeper into outlaw life. Bottoms later delivered his best-known performance as surfer soldier Lance Johnson in Apocalypse Now and continued acting through film and television. He died from glioblastoma, an aggressive brain cancer, in 2008 at age 53. Sondra Locke brought Laura Lee gentleness, courage, and emotional renewal, allowing Josie to imagine a life beyond revenge. The film began a long professional collaboration with Clint Eastwood that included The Gauntlet, Every Which Way But Loose, Bronco Billy, and Sudden Impact. Locke later moved behind the camera, directing films including Impulse, and published a candid memoir about Hollywood. She died in 2018 at age 74 from cardiac arrest related to breast and bone cancer. Geraldine Keams brought Little Moonlight quiet humor, intelligence, and resilience, turning a mistreated young Navajo woman into an essential member of Josie's growing community of survivors. The role marked her film debut and began a career centered on Native characters and storytelling. She later appeared in Northern Exposure, Dreamkeeper, Rutherford Falls, and Reservation Dogs. Now 74, Keams remains a respected Navajo performer whose work helped create space for more authentic Indigenous voices on American screens. Matt Clark brought Kelly rugged loyalty and battlefield weariness as one of the Confederate guerrillas who initially rides beside Josie. Though the role was supporting, Clark's weathered authenticity strengthened the film's sense of a country damaged by war. He became a remarkably prolific character actor, appearing in The Cowboys, Jeremiah Johnson, Brubaker, Back to the Future Part 3, and more than 100 screen productions. Clark died from complications following back surgery in 2026 at age 89. Thank you so much for watching. The outlaw Josie Wales endures because beneath its gunfights lies a story about people shattered by war who slowly choose trust, loyalty, and peace. These 11 performers gave the frontier its sorrow, humor, danger, and humanity, and their work continues to ride across generations. Which character or scene stayed with you longest? Share your memories below, and subscribe for more heartfelt journeys through the greatest classic films of Hollywood.